Howdy folks, welcome to Happy Trails Hiking. It's time to play tag.
We have been tagged by Larry and Alice from Downsizing Makes Cents, and their link's going to be in the description for the 10-question RV challenge. So we're going to be answering questions today on our travel day, and if we make stops, we'll try to show you some of the scenery. All right, Matt, you're driving, but can you handle question number one?
Give it a go.
Okay, question number one says, if you could change or add one thing to your RV, what would it be?
I would add a full bathroom.
Me too. We found a conservation area for question number two. Are you excited?
Yeah, what's question number two?
Question number two is, what is one thing that you didn't expect when you first, or bought your first RV? Well, we've only owned one, but what's the one thing we didn't expect?
It attracts attention in a campground. We have an A-frame and they're kind of different, and so people they want to see it and they're excited about it.
Yep.
And we even had some kids ride by the campground, our campsite on bicycles one year, and they're like, is that a two-story camper?
Yeah.
So, yeah, the attention it draws was something we did not expect.
No, I agree. All right, we'll see you for question three. Okay, we gotta cross those scary river bridges. They're pretty narrow. Can I ask you the next question, Matt?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, question three for the tag is, what was the deciding factor to buy your first RV?
Well, you know, when I was a kid camping with scouts, we always used to call RV camping cheating. My perspective has changed a little bit. But the year before we got the RV, we tent camped as often as was practical with our work schedules. And we also tent camped on most of a 3-week road trip. So we got a lot of tent camping in during the calendar year prior to the RV purchase. And we enjoyed it, but I think we were just kind of a little frustrated with the work and the inconvenience of a tent. And we wanted to try an RV experience. So that's not to say that there isn't work involved with an RV, because there is. But we were just hoping for something a little bit easier, a little bit more comfortable, you know, climate controlled, some measure of protection from bears. Not that that's really a major concern, but yeah, that was it. We wanted to give it a go, and it seemed like a good entry point.
Yep, I agree. We're 1 year in now, on to year 2. Question 4, our favorite subject, food. What's your favorite meal to cook at camp?
Breakfast.
Bacon, egg, biscuits, yummy. I think that's what you make the most.
I like cooking. I like breakfast, and I like cooking breakfast.
That's true.
Just in general, whether I'm camping or not.
He does cook very good breakfasts. Question 5. What is your must-see RV destination, Matt?
Must-see RV destination?
That's what it says. Must-see RV destination.
It's probably Grovine Campground in Grand Teton. I'm not sure if that means favorite place to stay in an RV.
Yeah, but that one's a pretty good campground. We like that one.
So I like Grovine. So I'm not sure if I'm answering the question right or not, but I like Grovine because it's in the Tetons, and it's a bigger campground. And if you get there early enough in the day, there's a good odds you're going to get a site. And it's gorgeous. It's right on the river. Yeah, it's a good spot.
Number 6 and 7 at the same time.
All right.
What's your favorite thing about RVing and your least favorite thing about RVing?
All right. So I think my favorite thing about it is probably it's a camping experience, but with some amenities to make it a very comfortable experience. And we can be in a different place every time we go if we want to.
I just like to go. Your least favorite thing about it?
My least favorite thing is trying to navigate an urban environment with the trailer. Specifically going to get gasoline, you have to make sure you're going to a big enough place to accommodate a trailer.
Oh.
And that's kind of a pain. I mean, you have to do it. But if you go to like a truck stop, you know, that's usually okay. The other thing that would be included in that is finding places to eat. Like, we like to eat at sub places. Well, parking at the average sub shop is not well suited to RV travel. So that's a challenge.
So my least favorite thing about RVing, I don't know. I like it. The fact that we don't have time to do it more.
Well, there's that.
That's my least favorite thing. So question 8 is, what's the must-have for your next RV? And that's kind of like our answer for number 1. We have to have a self-contained bathroom in the next one. Question 9. We're almost done.
Okay.
What is your favorite adult beverage to have at camp or campfire treat?
Well, my favorite adult beverage is always a beer, and as a rule, an IPA. Specifically, I'll say Urban Chestnut Stolipa.
Okay. Do you have a campfire treat?
Oh, I suppose it would probably be cobbler, but that's a lot of food to make for 2 people, so we don't do it very often, only when we're camping with friends.
Last question.
Okay.
Your favorite indoor RV accessory?
Well, my first thought was Spaceballs the flamethrower.
Not having a flamethrower on the inside of the RV.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't have that.
So no flamethrowers.
Oh,
the interesting thing is that we have not actually accessorized the rig very much. Everything is pretty well stocked. Now, there are only really 2 things that we've done that make it slightly different from the factory. One thing was the Reflectix that we put inside the shell over the bed, and that's been helpful because it prevents us from being blinded in the morning. The second thing,
but that's not an accessory.
Yeah, it's not really an accessory. It's an addition. I don't know. We did put the 3-inch memory foam from our tent camping setup into the RV, and that's definitely improved the sleep quality. So I'm not sure if either of those is necessarily considered an accessory, but they are some simple modifications that we've made that make life better inside.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and you know, the link will be in the description below for those memory foam mattresses. Well, that's all 10 questions. I hope you enjoyed getting to know a little bit more about Matt and I. And we don't have anybody to tag because most of the RVers we know have already done this. But if you want to do this tag and let me know, I will be more than happy to shout you out on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. And I really want to thank Downsizing Makes Cents for allowing us to do this tag challenge video. Till next time, this is Kay and Matt from Happy Trails Hiking. Thanks for watching.